Hi, my name is Mia. Welcome to Scrubs and Savings. I'm a 21-year-old nursing student documenting my personal and financial journey here on YouTube. And today we are going to do my monthly reset for the month of March. So we are going to take a look back at my February goals and intentions, reflect on how the month went, and look ahead to March. Even though I am filming on March 8th, and this is going to go up in the middle of the March, but it's never too late to reset. So we're going to first start by looking at February. So my intention for the month was to learn and grow, which I definitely feel like I did in regards to my nursing practice. My priorities are not really things like tasks that I can check off really, but they're kind of just like things I want to continuously do. So for my preceptorship, I wanted to feel confident during medication passes and hanging IV fluids. I feel better than I did before about doing these things, but I just have some difficulty with more fine motor nursing skills like drawing up meds, but I think that'll just get better with time, so I'm not going to fault myself on that. Next, I wanted to take over all of my patient charting, which I have been doing, and then I also wanted to take point on patient changes and messaging providers. Now, I wouldn't say I had been doing that in February, but I did have one thing that happened in my last shift in March, which I feel like I definitely did do. And then for YouTube, I did create high quality content consistently. I am trying to get better at editing, and we will work on the whole video and audio quality thing once I have the funds to upgrade my setup. And then for school, I wanted to complete my Spanish final project, which I did do about a week early, and then we did finish the first draft of the capstone paper. And then as for my goals, I wanted to spend quality time with family, which I did do by playing Ticket to Ride with my partner's family, which is really fun. I also wanted to spend quality time with friends, which I have been doing every week. And then I wanted to weight train 12 times or 3 times a week. And I did do this. I wasn't able to in January. I missed one day, but I was able to weight train 12 times in February, which is very, very good. And then surprisingly, I also did yoga 4 times. I also wanted to go on a date with my partner, and we had a 2-part Valentine's Day date where we went out and did the whole Valentine's Day dinner thing. And then the next night we did a movie night at home and we watched The Wild Robot, and that was one of the best movies I've ever seen, so I highly recommend it. I also wanted to drink a protein shake 4 times, which I was able to do 4 times. And lastly, I wanted to post on YouTube 8 times in February. We got close. I posted 7 times and I missed out on posting on the 27th, which I'm okay with. I really only want to, in my head, I only want to post once a week, so the fact that I'm able to do more is pretty freaking fabulous to me. This is in part too because I went on a vlogging break because I don't want to always vlog my entire life. So that's why I wasn't able to upload something on the 27th. As for my reflections, 3 things I am grateful are quality time with family, a healthy mind and healthy body, and spending quality time with my partner because we don't get to do that as often as I would like to. My greatest accomplishments this month was getting to 20 pounds for the seated overhead press. that is such a big accomplishment for me. I take a while to increase weight when I am weightlifting. I want to start keeping track of when I'm increasing my weight because sometimes I don't feel like I'm really appreciative of the hard work and progress I have made when weightlifting because I just kind of go through the motions and don't always look back and see where I started from. Again, I was really proud when I started to take over all of my patient charting, and then I paid off an extra $4,280.88 to my car loan in February. My happiest moments of the month were playing Ticket to Ride and watching The Wild Robot, and my biggest challenge was getting enough sleep, which is something that I think will continue to be a struggle. So for the month of March, a lot of my goals look the same because I really just want to be consistent with taking care of my health and wellness, spending quality time with my loved ones, and uploading to YouTube consistently. So again, my intention for this month is to learn and to grow for my preceptorship. My priorities are to feel confident during medication passes and hanging IV fluids. And then I still want to take point on patient changes and messaging providers. For YouTube, I still want to create high quality content. And then for school, my main priority was to finish my capstone paper, which I finished on the 6th. This month's goals are basically the same, except I want to drink 8 protein shakes 8 times this month instead of 4. So I already have spent quality time with family. My partner's family does live in the area, which I'm super grateful for, and they have family game nights every once in a while, so we went to that last Saturday and it was so much fun. I also want to spend quality time with my friends, which I need to get a move on because I have not made any plans and we are a quarter of the way through the month already. I want to weight train 12 times. I went once. I was supposed to go yesterday, but when I woke up, I felt so incredibly lightheaded. I was like, it is not safe for me to go. So instead, I'm going to go on Sunday. And then these are the rest of the dates that I have planned to go. But I'm pretty loose with the dates. I just want to make sure that I'm consistent with weight training. I also want to go to yoga 4 times. I did not go on the 4th, but I don't think I'll be able to make it to any of my yoga classes, unfortunately. So I think I just need to carve out time to do yoga at home. I want to go on a date with my partner. We were supposed to go to sushi and boba last night, but he is going to get back home from work travel like 5 hours late, so we won't be able to do that. So we are just going to get some takeout and watch Love is Blind at home. And one may argue that that is not a date, but I feel like quality time that is just focused on each other is what I consider a date. We are quite bad about doing schoolwork or work while we're spending time together but we get to have a date tonight. And then I also want to go disc golfing with him because it is so much nicer out. It's like 40 degrees. There's no snow on the ground. Spring is upon us, and I'm so happy that I finally get to go outside. Like I was saying before, I want to drink a protein shake 8 times this month, and then I have the dates written out here that I want to drink my little protein shakes. And then I also want to post on YouTube 8 times this month. I did miss my Thursday upload on the 6th, mainly because I was taking a break from vlogging. I haven't vlogged in a month, but I'm trying to get back into it now so that I still have things to post. So on the 9th, it'll just be my regular how I budget my paychecks. And then on the 13th, I should be uploading this video. And we will see where the month takes us in regards to when I'm able to film sit down videos. But before we go, I wanted to check in on my annual goals and intentions. So this year's word is grace and growth. And I definitely feel like I am embodying that right now. And then for personal development, I want to get 8 hours of sleep every night. So the thing is with this is that if I want to flip back to a half-day schedule, I can't sleep for 8 hours. I normally sleep from like 9 to 1, so that's 4 hours of sleep. But then on the days where I had to get back to a night shift schedule, I get 12 hours of sleep. So I think it's going to have to be more about like the average amount of sleep that I get rather than just 8 hours of sleep every night. But I've definitely gotten better about sleep. And then I just want to continue planning, which I have been doing. These videos definitely keep me accountable. And then for my wealth categories, if you keep up with my personal finance videos, you know how this is going. But I do want to pay off my car loan, which is a new financial goal that I want to reach on top of all of these things. If you want to see my plan for that, check out my March financial reset. And then as for my career, I'm currently working on graduating nursing school. Family and friends, I want to spend quality time with family once a month, which I have been doing. And spending time with friends twice a month is I have been doing, but I need to work on it for March. Health and wellness, it involves weight training and going to yoga, and I am getting better at planning for my night shift meals. I've gotten a pretty good routine down for night shift life, and consuming more protein is pretty much tied to eating my protein shakes, and then with what I need to energize my body for nights, it's all protein. So I definitely feel like I am doing that. I want to have a date night once a month, which we have been doing. And for YouTube, I have definitely been posting at least 4 times a month. So my intentions for the year are to learn how to be a great nurse, which I am doing. I want to try longer hikes, which now that it is so much nicer out, I will definitely be going outside more often. I want to have joy in my life, which is a constant work in progress. I want to start meal prepping for work. I want to continue having hobbies, which I've definitely been good at, and I want to stop gossiping, which I have done, but also at the same time, if you are not seeing your friends as often, it's pretty easy not to gossip, but hopefully we can keep that up when I get to have my social life again. Overall, I feel like February was a pretty good month. I was able to finish most of my goals. I feel like I definitely grew in my nursing practice and just figuring out how to balance everything. And I hope to continue learning and growing in my nursing practice in the month of March. And it is the home stretch of nursing school. I'm basically done with everything that I need to do for my capstone class. My Spanish class is already done. I've been getting ahead on my NCLEX prep class, and I have a couple of mock NCLEX exams coming up that I need to study for, and then I just have my reading for my literature class, which is going alright, but we are in the home stretch. I am so excited for my life outside of school. I know that I'm going to miss the structured life of being a student, but it's going to be so nice not having to think about school. all the time because there tends to be always more that I can do or study or correct in my papers, and I'm so excited to graduate. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way through. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.